Hello, happy Friday, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Welcome to another episode, and today we'll be doing the preview for the Diamond League, the final, which is scheduled to take place in Eugene, Oregon, in the United States, in just a couple of hours from now. Now, I'm curious to hear what was your takeaway moment from this year's Diamond League. What was your standout meet? What was your standout moment? Let's hear it in the comment section. First and foremost, shout out to all the viewers and the subscribers. You've done tremendously well. You've gotten Halftime TV to 14,900 subscribers, and as we approach the 15,000 mark, I must say I'm eternally grateful to each and every one of you guys as you continue to push us and to empower and encourage us to go from strength to strength. All right. So big shout out to the regulars. I hope each and every one of you guys had a productive week as we go over onto the weekend. Again, so many big track and field moments are expected to be produced over the weekend. It's 2 days, it's Saturday and Sunday, and I'll be sharing the schedule in just a minute. I'll be sharing my screen and we'll be going through it event by event. Elaine Thompson, Hera should be taking the track. Shakari Richards and Sharika Jackson. We have Noah Lyle. We have so many top athletes that will be lining up. But as I said, we can't wait. But we also are anticipating some big moments. All right. So again, big shout out to everybody. Thank you for joining Halftime TV, and we will be going through the events in a second. All right. All right, so I'm gonna share the screen in a second, and then we'll be going through the events. Remember, folks, please let us know in the comment section who you have winning each of the events. It should be quite fascinating to hear what you, the viewers and subscribers, are thinking, and who you have going into each of these magnificent events. We had a jam-packed year. We had the World Championship. Next year is the year of the Olympics. And I think with so many big track and field moments anticipated over the next couple of months, this is just a pause, right? I won't say it's the end of the season. It's a pause until the athletes line up again. We had Shelly and Fraser Price announced a little bit earlier on this week that next Olympics will be her last. And I think very few folks actually expected her to go beyond 2024 Olympics in Paris. But let me not keep you guys too long on that, and then we'll go over to the actual meat of the matter right now. Okay, so all right, so there you can see it on your screen. That's the schedule for day one. We have javelin for women starting it off. And this one kicks off at 11 in the morning. We have the high jump for men, triple jump for men, 1500 meter for boys. That's further down, the 400-meter hurdles for men, 400 meters for men, javelin men, pole vault, 3,000 steeplechase for women, triple jump, 1500 meters for women, 100 meter for men, shot put, steeplechase for men, 100 meter for women, and then the miles for men. Okay, so all these big events on day one, and then day two we have the presentation ceremony. So the Diamond League award ceremony, and the curtain closers on day two will be the 200 meter for men and women. What we will be doing for tomorrow, we'll be doing a live stream for the 100 meters for men and women. So you can expect Halftime TV to go live just about one in the afternoon, and we'll go live for an hour. So 1 to 2, I think, should be fair. And then the following day, which is Sunday, we expect to go live just about 2, and then go until 3. So 2 to 3 on day 2, 1 to 2 on day 1. When is that? This is all taking place tomorrow. Okay, so bigger motivation with Linnell. This will be taking place tomorrow, and it's happening in Eugene, Oregon. Okay, so let's do our run through as is customary here at Halftime TV. As I said, we're going 1 p.m. We're going live tomorrow, and then on Sunday we'll go live at 2 to cover the 200 meters and possibly the medal present or the presentation ceremony where the athletes will receive their diamonds, etc. Okay. All right, where do I start? All right, let's start with the high jump for men. Right, so for the high jump for men, we have lining up Thomas Carmoy out of Belgium. We have Javon Harrison, who's been doing exceptionally well this season. As you can see, 2.36 is Harrison's personal best, and season's best is 2.36 as well. Very impressive season from the American. We have Hamish Kerr out of New Zealand, Norbert Kobilski out of Poland, Andriy Protsenko, out of Ukraine, and we have Sang-Yuk Woo out of Korea. Luis Enrique Zayas out of Cuba will be lining up as well. So, and this, remember, this is for the high jump, right? So the regulars aren't in this one. Barsham out of Qatar and the Italian, they won't be lining up in this one. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. All right, so I think Harrison is the favorite going into this one. Protsenko, he can pose a threat as well. So let's keep an eye on that. All right, so Protsenko and Harrison, keep an eye on those two, especially in the absence of the regular culprits. All right, triple jump for men. We're moving down, and this one will be featuring five names. So we have Chris Bernard out of the United States, Will Clay, USA as well, Andy Diaz Fernandez out of Italy, Donald Scott out of the United States, and Fabrice Zango out of Burkina Faso. And this is the triple jump for men. I will jump down to the hurdles. I think this one will be when people are actually getting their chair and getting their drinks ready. We have CJ Allen out of the United States, Trevor Bassett, Ray Benjamin, Alison Dos Santos, Wilfred Hapio, Rasmus Maggi, Tyron McMaster, Ludwig Vaillant out of France, and Carson Barhoum. I think Carson Barhoum is the favorite. Alison Dos Santos, Ray Benjamin, they can all put on big performances on the day. But again, Carson Barhoum, whenever he lines up, he tends to be the favorite, and I see this one as no different. Okay. In the field events, we have the pole vault for women, and we have Roberta Bruni, Nina Kennedy, Katie Moon, Sandy Morris. I think Moon again, she's one of the favorites in this one. Sandy Morris also there, but Katie Moon and Sandy Morris, it should be between those two. But again, that's my opinion. Tina Sutic out of Slovenia, she will be there, and Vilma Murto out of Finland. So Katie Moon, so both the U.S. athletes in this one, in the pole vault, they are the main contenders. And if I were a betting man, I would be betting on either of those two. Is Shelly-Ann going to Paris? Yes, she said she will be going to Paris. She said Paris will be her last Olympics. So let's see. And also, Shelly-Ann, I think the Olympics organizing committee, they've been using Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce as one of their top ambassadors in promoting the event. So I expect her to be there if all goes well. All right, so where are we? So we just did the pole vault. Let's jump down a bit, the triple jump for women. And I think this one is always interesting. this is always interesting because one, Yulimar Rojas, the Venezuelan, and she's a reigning world champion. As you can see over here, 15.67. The rest of the pack doesn't even come close. But nonetheless, we'll be going through the rest of the starters. We have Daria out of Italy. We have Thea Lafond. We have Leanis Perez Hernandez out of Cuba. So we have two Cubans lining up in this one. But Shanika Ricketts out of Jamaica, she has been doing exceptionally well this season. 15.01 her season's best, and she actually left to 15.01 in the previous Diamond League meet. I believe it was in Brussels a couple of days ago. Yulimar Rojas, as I said, the Venezuelan, whenever she lines up, it seems as if Shanika Ricketts can't get a look in. As I've said before in previous videos, I think Yulimar Rojas is Shanika Ricketts' Achilles heel. But nonetheless, it should make for good competition. 15.01, 15.18 season's best this season. But if we're talking about personal best, it's not even close. We have Kimberly Williams out to Jamaica as well, lining up in the triple jump. Any Jamaican in these races? Yes, we'll be going through all the races, all the Jamaicans. We will be speaking about them as well. So we had Yulimar Rojas for the triple jump for women. Now we're going down to the 100 meters for men. I'm going to skip the 1500 meter. Okay, let's go to the 1500 meter for women. As you can see, the starters are on your screen. Usually quite a number of starters. We have Faith Kipiegan lining up in this. So I think she's a favorite for this one. I think she's a favorite for this one. All right, so I won't go through all the names in the 1500 meters, primarily because I personally will not be watching the 1500 meters. I have other engagements. But the 100 meters for men, and the starters are as follows. Akeem Blake out of Jamaica with a season's best of 9.89. We have Johan Blake out of Jamaica as well, 10.01. We have Marvin Bracey Williams, 9.93. Christian Coleman, 9.83. Joshua Hartman, or Yazwa Hartman out of Germany, 10.14. Noah Lyle, who is looking to secure a double at the Diamond League meet, 9.83, is his season best. Ferdinand Omanyala, the African King, 9.84 is his season's best. But I want you guys to pay attention to this young man, and I want you to take him seriously. Letsile Tubogo out of Botswana, still very young, 20 years of age, I think. Kishane Thompson out of Jamaica, 9.85. Personally, I think Letsile Tubogo will be. Let's go over to the comment section. All right, so any Jamaican? All right, so yeah, Letsile Tubogo, in my opinion, he will be the winner for the 100 meters for Diamond League, but that's my opinion. Noah Lyle, I think, will be in second. I don't think Noah Lyle will get the double. Ferdinand Omanyala, I think he'll be in third. I don't expect any of the Jamaicans to be on the podium, but Kishane Thompson, the Jamaican who had a magnificent run at the national championship, then he basically went off the radar. Kind of strange season for him, but I know that he has what it takes. And as you can see on the screen there, 9.85 seconds is his season's best. He's actually the fastest Jamaican this year in this race. And let's see what he has on the day. I think Jamaican fans, especially who are paying attention to the male athletes, we aren't so excited. It's basically whatever we get, we take, because it's been that case since Usain Bolt hung up his spike. But nonetheless, Johan Blake, Akeem Blake, they should be able to come somewhere. They should be able to get top 6 placement, in my opinion. But as I said, the most impressive Jamaican sprinter this year has been Kishane Thompson by far. And again, 9.85, you can see it's up there with the fastest times in this starting list. All right, so Kishane Thompson was very confident in today's press conference. Is here to win. Xavier Wisdom, Noah Lyle is always very confident. I've never seen him do an interview that he's not confident in. So again, I think Letsile Tubogo will come in with an upset. Noah Lyle is the overwhelming favorite, but as we saw at the World Championship, where Tubogo was chasing him all the way to the finish line, and I think this will be the case as well for the 200 meters. I won't preview the day 2 today. I'll leave that for tomorrow evening, so you can look out for that one. So we will only be talking about the 100 meters for men and women. So all right, we have the shot put, we have the steeplechase for men, but the big one is this one here that you have on your screen now. So let's do a quick run through. We have Dina Asher Smith, we have Zoe Hobbs, we have Sharika Jackson, Emmanuel Lantico out of Great Britain, Natasha Morrison, Shakira Richardson, Marie Jose Talou, and Tonisha Terry. Elaine Thompson here is lining up in this one as well. Now, we did a preview for this race, the 100 meters for women. As you can see in the season's best column, these females are exceptionally quick. These females are exceptionally quick. They've all gone below 11 seconds. And as you can see again, 10.99 seconds is actually the slowest time registered for any of these females this season. So 10.99 is the slowest person in this race when it comes down to season's best. 10.65 is the fastest person in this race when it comes down to season's best. So you realize that this is probably the, well, bar maybe one or two of these athletes, this is the best possible lineup given what we have available right now when it comes down to female 100 meter sprints. All right, I can't think, well, Shelly and Fraser Price, obviously she's injured. She's not a part of this race. But apart from Shelly and Fraser Price and maybe Mujinga Kambunju, who hasn't been having the best of seasons either, I can't think of anyone who is missing from this starting lineup. All right, so let's run through. Dina Asher Smith, 10.85. Zoe Hobbs, 10.96. Sharika Jackson, 10.65. Natasha Morrison, 10.95. Imani Lantico, 10.99. Shakara Richardson, 10.65. Marie Jose Talou, 10.75. TT Terry, 10.99. And Elaine Thompson here. All right, Marie Jose Talou is currently leading the 100 meter standing. Shagari wins for women. All right, folks, in the comment section, let me know if you can hear me. Shakira wins for women. Her training session post yesterday was very promising, and she was very confident and ready. Sharika second. All right. Check. All right, so we're going back. We have Marie Jose Talou, who is currently leading the standings for the 100 meters for women. Sharika Jackson is in second. Shakira Richardson is in third. But mind you, please remember this is a winner take all. So whomever wins this race tomorrow will be your Diamond League champion for 2023. Okay? Whomever wins this race takes it. Okay, so so winner takes all. Shakira Richardson, I think she's the overwhelming favorite, and primarily because she's beaten Sharika Jackson every time she's seen her this season. I think I think it's one of those where it's sure. I just think Shakira's top end speed is unmatched as things stand right now. On form, her top end speed is unmatched. She was beaten by Julian Alfred a little bit earlier on this season, and I think going into this one, although Marie Jose Talou is always there or thereabout, I don't expect her to come away victorious. Elaine Thompson here, I think she should definitely be taken seriously. Personal best 10.54. She is actually the fastest woman lining up in this group. Not this year, but overall, she's the fastest woman because none of the other females have gotten close to 10.54 as yet. So Elaine Thompson here, her season kind of started blossoming a little bit later than the others. 10.84 is her season's best, and if we remember correctly, I think just before or just after the World Championship, she was hovering at 11 seconds. It was 11.03, then it got to 11 flat. Then she dipped down to 10.92, and now she's at 10.84. So let's see what Elaine Thompson Hera has in store for us tomorrow. But remember, the person who will be winning this race, it doesn't necessarily mean they will be registering record times. Okay, so this everything you see here, the season's best and all those before his press conference ever. The press conference, however, was shabby and seemed only to showcase USA athletes. Well, this is the Diamond League in Eugene, Oregon. So it's closing out in the United States. So one would expect the U.S. press to basically bask themselves in the opportunity to highlight their athletes. No, back to what I was talking about. The season's best and all these times that you have on your screen now, they don't matter going into tomorrow, right? Because who knows? Maybe the person who wins it in 10.84. So Elaine Thompson here, a clock in 10.84 as her season's best. It means zero going into the starters block tomorrow. And I expect her to definitely put on a big performance. Shakari Richardson, as I said, and I've said it in one of the previous videos. I've said it time and time again. I think her relationship with Eugene, Oregon is somewhat hot and cold. And someone said, "Oh, but she's only lost one time there after she had the Olympic mishap." Uh, Remember, Shakari Richardson was placed ninth in Eugene, Oregon. She then had the mishap there where she failed to qualify for the World Championship last year. That was in Eugene, Oregon as well. She qualified a couple of years ago for the Olympics in Eugene, Oregon, and then soon after she was banned. So, Tonisha Terry, always a very impressive sprinter. I never write her off because I know what she can do on the day. And Dina Asher Smith out of Great Britain. Again, all these female athletes are very competent athletes and they're able to give you 100%. They're able to give you fireworks on their on any given day. So I don't want to write off any one of them. I think these names are as good as it gets, and with Sharika Jackson aiming for the double, maybe the 200 meters, I think she holds a little bit closer to her chest or to her bosom. I think she'll be going into this 100-meter race still expecting to win. And who knows, getting a double for Sharika Jackson may very well be the cherry on top of the cake. Sharika, we saw her register 10.65 at the national championship in Kingston, Jamaica. And since then, I haven't seen her gotten to 10.65 or even thereabouts. So I think with the conditions being right, I think Eugene is generally a fast track. So I expect some good times tomorrow. Sharika Jackson, she will want to get this one under her belt because, as I said, every time Shakari Richardson has seen her this season, she's beaten her. So let's see what Sharika Jackson has in store for us. Okay, for his press conference already. Let's see. All right, so Sharika Jackson, she, along with Shakari Richardson, will be the overwhelming favorites going into this one. And they are your reigning 100 and 200 meter world champions. They're coming into this one knowing that if I win this one, it's actually another one under the belt. Whether it's for Shakari, who's going to be securing the second one over Sharika Jackson, knowing that, hey, I came from behind at the World Championship to beat Sharika meters away from the line, or it's Sharika Jackson who's going to be saying, hey, I came into Shakari's backyard to take that 100-meter title away from her. I think last time around, Sharika Jackson, she just fell short, and again, coming into this one, she would want to get it over the line. I think the 200 meters, it's her for the taking. I don't see anyone getting close to her. I think she's racing against the clock in the 200 meters, and she said it before. She thinks she has unfinished business in the 400 meters, but that's a conversation for another day. I think for this one, Sharika Jackson, Shakari Richardson, Marie-Josée Salou, and one Elaine Thompson Hera are the big names that you guys should keep an eye out for. But I'm curious to hear what you, the viewers and subscribers, have to say. Who do you have winning it? What is your predicted time? We want to hear all of that down in the comment section. And again, Eugene, Oregon is always the place for serious excitement when it comes down to track and field. Shakari is in front of a home crowd. Sharika Jackson, Elaine Thompson here, and Natasha Morrison. All these Jamaicans, they will be there. Natasha Morrison is basically in for Shelley and Fraser Price, because the last time Jamaica was there and we created a storm, it was Shelley and it was Elaine, it was Sharika Jackson. That same time that Shakari Richardson, she was placed last. All right, so that's the last time we had our trio there, creating excitement. All right, so again, I won't keep you guys very long today. This is just a quick preview of what is to come. I think the events that we went through, the 100 meters for men, I had Let's See Let's Bogo winning it with Noah Lyle in second. The 100 meters for women, too close to call, but I gave you 4 to choose from: Talu, ETH, Sharika Jackson, and Shakari Richardson. The pole vault for women, which will be taking place as well, I had the US pairing. We had the triple jump for women. We have one Yulimar Rojas, who I expect to win that one comfortably. The triple jump for men, not enough competitors in that one for me. But overall, I think tomorrow will prove to be quite an exciting day for track and field. And day one of the Diamond League should give you something to talk about this weekend. But again, we leave it at that for today, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. And remember, share your thoughts in the section below. Don't forget, smash the like button, tell a friend to tell a friend. I hope each and every one of you guys have a fantastic weekend. Until next time.